There's one thing I always find fascinating, about crimes and criminals. It's no matter what the crime or the circumstance is and, what happened, it's when the criminal thinks they've gotten away with it and the process involved in actually investigating and catching them and how long that can take. And every now and again, the actual criminal who was responsible for the crime passes away before they're caught. And this story I'm about to share with you is one that caught my attention, about a robber from the 1960s. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Sunday night. I hope you're doing all right. I don't know whether more British or more American viewers will be interested in this one, but it's a story that I saw earlier today on the news that caught my eye. And it's all to do with, when a crime's committed and the process of trying to track down and locate that person over a period of years is often very, very interesting indeed. Before I tell you about it, if I can ask you, if you haven't already, can you please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell underneath this video? It's free of charge to do, no problem there. You won't be charged anything. We do have paid membership options, but the simple act of subscribing doesn't cost you anything and will mean the world to me. Thank you very much, and also give the video a like. Well, on to the story. Have a look at this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is called Mr. Conrad, Ted Conrad. Back in 1969, he was responsible for robbing $215,000 from his employer. And he was inspired by films of the time, such as The Heist and the Thomas Crown Affair, and thought, well, if they can do it, I can do it. And he planned it meticulously and literally walked out of there with $215,000 in brown paper bags. And today that money's worth about $1.7 million in new money. And, all the usual stuff happened at the time. They tried to look for him, find him, and get hold of him and the money. Well, he changed his name to Mr. Randall, and he effectively disappeared. He first fled over to Los Angeles way, and then eventually found his way over to and settled in a suburb near Boston. And for the next 40 years lived a very quiet and uneventful life. He was a used car salesman and a golf professional as well, and probably had neighbours and friends who never knew anything about his past. And as with what happens with these things, the case goes cold because they can't catch him. And I think particularly in America, they try for a period of time, and then that's it, cold case, and then they just wait and hope that a piece of information comes their way. Well, Conrad actually passed away in May from lung cancer, of all things, and it was his obituary in the Post which caught the eye of the law enforcement agencies, and they thought, hang on a minute. And it was actually the son of one of the original US Marshals investigating the case that inherited it from him, managed to put all the pieces together and finally identify Ted Conrad after all those years, from 1969 up until now. Quite an incredible story that's spanned a couple of generations. And I suppose the moral is, no matter what you do and no matter where you go, you will get caught eventually. Even after death, somebody will find out something, a little clue. You get people that do things over the years and think they're clever and can get away with it, but they quite often leave just a little shred of evidence, so small sometimes you don't even pick it up unless you know what you're looking for. And that and a policeman's hunch put together, you usually get a result of one form or another, as was the case in this. I just wanted to share it with you really, because I thought it was a really, really incredible story that just shows the power of police work and determination over decades, really. Anyway, I'm off. Hope you enjoyed that little one. Let me know in the comments below what you think. or if you've ever heard of anything like that. And I'll see you with another one. Toodaloo.